All right, we're back with dinner. We're gonna be having some meatballs. We're gonna be having some vegetable puree. Some more of that tea. Another fruit drink. Probably gonna be the same as breakfast. We've got 2 packs of those crackers, 1 of each still, and some pâté. Pack of sugar, some army chocolate. Let's put this where it needs to be, on the tray. Right, now that we got everything out, I'm not going to do too much wasting time today with stirring and pouring. I'm going to go ahead and heat some water up for my tea. I'm going to boil the main, get everything back out here, and then we'll go to town. All right, this tea is steeping. Let's go ahead and add our beverage base to our glass. While our main's cooling down, let's go ahead and add some sugar to the tea. I'll let this steep for a good 10 minutes just to try out and see what we got here. So we'll go ahead and just leave that there. Add more sugar this time. Some sweet tea would be nice. A half pack. I mean, it's tea, so that's almost all of it. All right, let's open this chocolate bar. Army chocolate. Now let's check out these crackers. I have an idea for these wheatier ones. And then the regular crackers. Let's investigate the vegetable puree. I had an IRP before that I didn't film, but this was leaking, so I never got to try it. So this will be my first time with the old vegetable puree. Ooh, I'm scared to open this the wrong way and it explodes. The vegetable puree looks extremely, and I mean extremely oily. It's almost like, it smells like pizza sauce, but it's full of oil. So we'll have to stir that up here in a second. Not what I expected. Let's check out this pâté. Finally, pâté and not luncheon loaf. I already translated this. And it says liver, etc. Check out that pâté I finally got opened. And there's a gap there, but smells fine. I'll have to taste it to make sure it's good, but it is certainly pâté. Let's open up that main. If you think the peelable seals on the US rations are hard to open, yeah, I've been having trouble with every single item in this ration. So I'm gonna leave some crackers down here because it's gonna need it. And let that soak up. Just get the meatballs out. Nice splash. It's a lot of liquid. Might even add the rest of the wheat crackers to that just to get rid of them because they have to go somewhere. Let those babies soak. There's a lot of oil in there. Say we check out this pâté. Just a nibble first to make sure it's okay. If you don't like liver, you are definitely not gonna like that pâté. It is liver. I like it, I don't mind it. I've had some French pâtés that were liver based. They were a bit more smoother than this, but this is extremely spreadable. So I'm gonna put it on a cracker and see where we get with that. So originally, in the breakfast, I complained about the crackers having that S-bit fuel tab, like the way they smell. That's how they kind of tasted. But after letting them sit for a while, because this took me a couple weeks to review breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the dinner portion, of course. They lost that fuel tab smell taste, and they're still pretty stale, but honestly, they're not that bad. It's the wheat ear crackers, that's why I put them in with the juice from the meatballs. Because, I mean, you want to absorb it and do what you can, which I might add more to it to soak it up at the end, but yeah, the pâté is great, especially on the cracker. So the vegetable puree is extremely oily. Like, I opened it and it almost exploded on me, so now I gotta mix it up a little bit. Like, it's extremely oily. Like, it's like, smells like, I know it has oil in it. I looked at it, but it smells like, and when it gets on your hand, it's literally like pepperoni grease. All right, let's try some vegetable puree on a cracker. It's just so messy. Drips everywhere. Try to get it down quick. It's pretty acidic. It's extremely oily, but when you mix it up, it's not too bad. You can taste the peppers, the onions. Can't really taste the carrots. Same beverage base we had for breakfast and lunch and dinner. It's pink. It's a drink. lukewarm water again, but this time it took a lot longer to hydrate all the sugar crystals. But I'm starting to like that stuff. Let's try a little bit of pâté. You can just see like how oily it is. It like literally stuck the spoon in there. See the oil? It literally sticks to everything. So put some pâté. See, if I did the Russian spoon that it came with, it would have broken half by now. I mean, even the US Emery spoon is struggling. Try some vegetable puree and some pâté on a cracker. I feel like the pâté canceled out the vegetables. Let's try some tea here. I put a lot of sugar in this, so. Oh yeah, that's what I should have did last time. I steeped that for a good 10 minutes. That is a perfect tea. I would say, I mean, everybody says, oh, it tastes like a perfect breakfast, English breakfast tea. That literally tastes like a Lipton to me. It's really good. As much as I want to eat some more of that pâté, I think it's time to poke around with this main. These crackers are starting to soften up. Well, some of them. But that's what you have to do here because it's like a lot of liquid. You definitely want to throw crackers in here, which I'll probably throw some more in here at the end, just to soak up all of this juice. There's a lot of it's like fat. Let's try a Russian meatball. The meatball tastes like a meatball. It's pretty good. It's not salty, which I'm glad, because I don't know if I just did this wrong. Like what I picked for lunch, it was a salt bomb. The pâté isn't salty. The meatball so far isn't salty. And the vegetable puree isn't salty. I mean, I don't add salt to what I eat. Normally I add pepper to everything. But the meatballs are soft, tender. These crackers are gonna do so well once they soak up some of this. But yeah, let's try one more bite here. I'm not trying to be too explanative. Yeah, the meatballs are perfect. I mean, so is the tea. I was like becoming concerned after lunch. I was like, oh man, I mean, I usually don't complain about salt, like I said, but this is, how do you say it? It's rich, it's oily. The meatballs are super soft. They're not salty. Taste of onion, a hint of, I don't know, some paprika. Soft. I think they're beef, pork, chicken. I mean, I'm just saying, like, for a meatball from Russia, it's pretty awesome. Oh, yep, the way the crackers soak up that broth. We'll do the wheat crackers, all of them. This is what I put in here initially. Let that soak up. Some more. I'm starting to get accustomed to the Russian Kool-Aid, as I call it. Let's try another bite of this vegetable puree that's extremely bolstered with like vegetable oil. carrots, onions, squash. It's hard to grab because I don't want to drip it everywhere because it stains everything. It's really, you could dye your clothes with this. It's really oily and colorful. Yeah, onion is prevalent, extremely oily, very good. Like, you taste the oil, you feel it on your lips, you see it everywhere on the spoon, like on the tray. It's oily. It's bolstered with vegetable oil, basically. But when you eat it, you're like, oh, this is oily. But then for a second, then after that, it just has oniony flavor and tomato, it seems like. It's awesome. Man, I haven't had Russian pâté in a while. Germ sent me one of these before. I didn't film it, but I was like, I just want to try pâté. He's like, oh, believe me, there's pâté in there. And here it is, liver pâté. And it's so livery. Like, I used to hate this stuff growing up. Like, I hated liver. But as I grew up, and I tried French pâté, which is liver pâté, it just started tasting really good. I mean, theirs is a lot more of a, it's a lot more frothy, smoother. It's more ground. But the Russian pâté tastes exactly the same, just a little thicker and not as easy to spread, but it's still spreadable. That pâté is delicious. Well, it was delicious. Spicy meatball. Yeah, the flavor on the meatball, like I said, it's perfect. It's not salty. It's not peppery. It's mild. It's perfect. There's a good chew to it, but very easy to chew. It kind of does have a like a canned retort pouch kind of tomato flavor. This is definitely tomatoey. These crackers are kind of stale, so, or they're just hard. It's hard to get them to absorb all this liquid, but it's delicious. I'm not even joking. This really made up for the lunch portion. Oh, I'm gonna eat every last drop. I know what everybody's thinking right now. They're like, how are you eating oily vegetable puree, some meatballs, pâté, and haven't even bothered to try the Russian chocolate? And I gotta say, because everything else was captivating. Here's the chocolate. Not really bloomed at all. Tried some Russian army chocolate. Ooh. Nice snap. I'm not a chocolate connoisseur, but I would say that's about 56% dark cacao or something like that, because that's what I read on the package. So it tastes like a Hershey's dark chocolate. It's very good. And I love dark chocolate, so I prefer dark chocolate in a ration over regular chocolate, I guess. Oh boy. Did the main need salt? Did it need pepper? No. Am I gonna make a huge mess with this? Oh, probably. I must say, this vegetable dip sure is something different. Like the peppers, the carrots, onions, oil. This was not what I expected. I'm sad that I didn't get to try it last time because my last can, my first IRP exploded. So I never got to eat it. But it's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. It's bolstered with all that oil. Fantastic. It's kind of crazy. I blew through 2 packs of crackers for the dinner. And I blew through a half pack of crackers for lunch and a half pack of crackers for breakfast. Maybe one more bite of this. Maybe 2. All right, let's get some more of this tea. Yep, it tastes like Lipton tea. Finish off the chocolate. I'm telling you, I'm impressed. I literally was really scared, like I said, about dinner. Lunch was so much sodium. This has been like the perfect dinner. I kind of wish I would have mixed up some of this differently, but meatballs for dinner, all it needed was some pasta, some chocolate. I must say, that chocolate was amazing. It's kind of hard to chew. Like it was made for tropical climates. It tasted like the chocolate chip morsels in Toll House cookies. Same exact deliciousness. The drink grew on me, the beverage base. I don't mind it anymore. The meatballs were incredible. They weren't salty. They were just perfectly flavored, soft. All that liquid was perfect to get those crackers down. The vegetable puree was chunky. You can see individual carrots and onions, and it had a good flavor to it. It was oily, but I don't know what it is with Russian rations. It seems to me like even that bacon that I had for breakfast, it looked intimidating. It didn't smell intimidating, and it didn't taste intimidating. It looked really greasy, but it just went down easily. It wasn't what you would think it would be. Same thing with that vegetable puree. It was amazing. I'm glad I finally got to try it. The tea was great. I put more sugar in it this time. And then once I learned how, because there's no instructions on the beverage base, how much water to add, I just add about a half now. And it was good. It was real sugar, granulated sugar. And speaking of sugar, sugar that I put in the coffee was unbleached, very natural. Everything was natural. And from what I decoded from all of the labels on the packaging, everything was non-GMO, natural. It's really good. The only thing I could say is that the meatballs did have that tomatoey retort pouch flavor like most USMREs do. And I don't know why that is. It must be an additive they use, but it was really good. I would say this was probably the best meal of the day. I mean, breakfast was really good, but this was up there. So that's what I learned today. So it was pretty good. thanks for watching, and I'll be bringing you back soon from the other side of the border.